Hey everyone, Scott from Galaxy Comics with a very special episode of Galaxy Comics CGC unboxing videos. Not so special to me, special to the guy that sent most of these in. But we sent some stuff in earlier this year to the Kevin Eastman signing. And I'm not a gigantic Turtles fan. I mean, I can appreciate the Turtles. I appreciate their place in history and what Eastman and Laird did and how they did it and all that kind of jazz. You know, I watched the documentary and it was pretty cool. Learned a lot of stuff. But yeah, so they did a signing back in February and I had a couple customers send some stuff in, so I threw some stuff in there with it because what the hell. And that came back just recently, like last week or this week, a few days ago. I got one box here. There's a little tiny box and then a slightly bigger box. So the little tiny box, so this should be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures #1, first Bebop Rocksteady, yada yada. Because this was comic size, and these are magazine size, because they're last Ronins and stuff like that. So I did some. I don't remember if he did remarks or if he just had them signed. Again, this was like 4 months ago at this point, but it's something a little different. It's not just going to be regular old, you know, Spider-Man 361s and Spider-Man 300s and New Mutant 98s and, you know, crap like that. It's actually something different, something, you know, kind of cool. I'd like to see how he signed them, where he signed them, that kind of thing. So this should be that one single book, that Adventures. Can't imagine what else it would be if it's not that. It is. I mean, trust me. So this is the problem with the signings. Is, you know, we didn't have time to get the stuff pressed ahead of time, and I don't think we paid to have anything pressed after. Oh, there it is. Jesus. Okay, way to go, Kevin. Sign it in freaking purple. Well, okay, so this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures #1 from 888, signed by Kevin Eastman on 3/5/21. So we sent him in February. They signed him on 3/5. Only took 2.5 months to get him created. Which I guess is good because I heard that he didn't even get all of the stuff signed at that signing. So there was like a stack of stuff that they had to wait, have him sign later, brought him back later. Which honestly, maybe that explains why this stuff here is late. Maybe they were waiting to grade everything at once. I don't know. I'm not CGC. I don't work there. So anyway, 9.0. Not bad. I mean, you know, it's not going to be a 9.8. This is another one. You know, it's a kid's book from 88. So getting 9.8s on these is freaking tough anyways. So let me see if I can show you the Siggy. I signed it in purple. Signed it right. Try not to get the camera in there. Let me see if I can put this somewhere so you can see it. Can you see that? I think you can see it. K. Eastman. I mean, he probably could have signed it in like any other color other than black and it would have showed up better. But maybe it's the first book he's ever signed. I doubt it. Maybe he just doesn't care. More likely. That could have been better. For $70 or whatever we paid to have him sign stuff. Anyway, these will be better, right? These are going to be awesome. A couple of these are mine. The rest are this guy's and his buddy. It's interesting that they pack these differently. These are not in a regular CGC shipping box. I don't know if you're familiar with the way that the boxes work, but normally, I threw it out there. They have that big, thick, 1-inch corrugated all around the edge. Well, this is just like, it's just wrapped in bubble wrap. They just wrap the shit out of it in bubble wrap and put it in there. They're not actually in that. Maybe that's because they're magazines. Light bulb. Like, maybe that's because they're magazines and they, for some reason, don't have magazine-sized boxes like that yet. Which, you know, they've only been doing this for 20 years. 20 years, you think they would have all of the kinks worked out. I mean, I'm not complaining. They packed the hell out of it, but you can always do better, right? I'm trying to strive to improve and all that crap. Yay, this one's mine. Okay. About what I expected. Well, the grade is about what I hoped for, but the signature is about what I expected. So we have a last Ronin. Nice. Silver on black. Good choice on that one. 9.8. And since these are the... Is this the first print? This is the first print. These are store copies. Because the guy sent in... not first prints. So when you do these signatures, you have to do a little window bag or whatever they call it. You got to take the backing board, or take the bag, you put it in the thing, and then you mark where you want them to sign it, and then you cut a hole in the bag. Take the book out first. Take the book out first, and then you cut out where you want them to sign it, and then you put the book back, and then highlight around there with tape or some crap so that, you know. The gist of it is they don't have to take the book out of the bag to sign it, because there's like about 1,000% higher risk of damaging the book if they have to take it out of the bag. You know, like when you go to a convention, historically, we would take it out of the bag, and it takes forever, so it saves a lot of time. Books get damaged or whatever, so you do this. When the guys drop these off at the store, they don't give me these bags. I have to make them, so now I'm responsible for where their books get signed, and it's kind of frustrating, and I'm not going to do that anymore. They can draw on there. I'll cut the bag. I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but, you know, they have to tell me, okay, where on the cover do you want this signed? So this one, you know, I thought I would do it down here because it was dark, but I thought he would sign it in something that showed up. So I went to eBay and I kind of looked at Signature Series Ronins and see, you know, where has he been signing them and how do they look? And so this one, I had him sign up there. And then this one, I had him sign, you know, on the side. Which is actually kind of cool too. It's actually a little, maybe a little bigger. So, you know, kind of did one of each. This one is, this is the RI cover. This is the red foil. So this was like the thank you dish. This is the one per store. So this is mine also. 9.8. Few. Sig over here. Nice. Right in the little black area. Probably increase the value of the book more than the $100 it cost me to have that done to it. And then these are the third printing. So these are customer. I gotta look at that last one. Oh, jeez. So these are the customer ones because these are the third printings. So kind of neat. Signed up here. 9.8. I'm really glad these last Ronins came in 9.8 because they're like unread and they're cardstock cover, and if we got back 9.6 like that one, that's exceptional. That's fine. If we had back with 9.6 on these, it would have been a little bit miffed. So anyway, there's a 9.8. See, I had him sign it over on the side there. So if you're gonna leave it up to me, I'm gonna do like just random shit, and your book's gonna be signed wherever I decide to get signed. This one is really cool. I don't know where he got it because I didn't get these. So he bought it somewhere else. This is the Last Ronin marketing ash can. 9.6. Pretty good for a promo thing. Signed up here. I mean, that one didn't come back in 9.8, but can't really argue. I mean, that's sharp. And we were wondering how that was gonna package because it's bigger. I mean, these are tall anyways. I think these are like a little taller than regular magazines. And the ash can is even a little bit taller. So they don't have this inner well, the one with the corner little protectors on it. They just have it in the little Mylar thing. Because it's thin too. I mean, this thing was like 8 pages. It's like super thin. Well, it's 9.6. And this is the one that, okay, that's kind of cool. If this was my book, which it's not, I don't know if I would have got this signed. Or if I would have got it signed, I maybe would have got the remark. I would have paid the remark. This book is worth half a shitload of money already. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #2, first print, 9.2. That's a sharp book anyway. He signed it on here, so he signed it in red instead of, you know, blue, which based on that first one, I would have thought he would sign it in blue. Anyway, so that's a really nice, you know, probably $1,000 book anyway. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just talking. But yeah, so Turtles #2. First appearance of April O'Neil and the Mousers. Neat. The wraparound cover because it's Big Mouser. So now he has one of these in Near Mint Minus signed by Kevin Eastman. So that is pretty cool. If I had a Near Mint copy of Turtles #2 first print, I would have probably just kept it in. I probably would have just got it graded. But it's not mine. So there's that. So that's that. I got one more thing to open up here. I've already opened this before, but we had an issue with it. So yeah, I think these turtles are cool. I got a couple, you know, I sent in the one per store. I sent in a couple of first prints because he was sending in third prints. So I was like, well, hell, I'll send in first prints if you're not going to, because we don't want to get them confused or anything. And I'll take 9/8 on those all day. So that's that. This last one, I did a video a ways back, not too far ways back, a little ways back, with the Berserker #1, with the Keanu autograph, the 1 in 1,000. And I don't know if I showed it on the video. I may have. I'd have to go back and look. But like the front of the case was all just scuffed to crap, like really, really badly scuffed. And so I sent it back in to get it reholdered. I sent him pictures. I said, hey man, I appreciate the book, but I can't sell this because I would get this returned in a second if I put this on eBay because it was really, just really badly scuffed. And they're like, oh yeah, that's pretty badly scuffed. Send it back. So I sent it back, and they reslabbed it, and this is it back. Same old book, same old grade. Jeez. That is like not any much better. It's a little better. I don't know what the hell. So here, anyway, that's the book. It's a cool book, but it's still got like these scuffs on the inside there. I wonder if the scuffs were on the Mylar and they just took the Mylar bag out and put it in a new case, which would be stupid because that's, you know, doesn't solve the problem. So it's not as badly scuffed as it was before, but it still has little scuffies on it. So now I have to decide what I want to do on that. I don't know if you can see. I don't know. You can really see. Maybe you can. But yeah, it's just on the case. It's not on the book or anything like that. It's just on the case. But what the hell? It's signed by Keanu. It's a 9.8. It's, you know, when they were pre-selling it, it was $2,500. People are asking like $4,000 or $5,000 on eBay now, which may be a touch high, but if I can sell it for $4,000, I will. But anyway, so there's that. That was just another book that we got back about the same time. So I think I'll just have to live with it. Anyway, that's that. And until we get more stuff in, which shouldn't be too long, we got like 4 invoices sitting there now waiting to be graded. So when those come back, we will do another video. All right, cool. So anyway, thanks for watching.